welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today it's gonna be like a little TED Talk video because I just been sitting outside just like soaking up the sun, and I feel like I was called to make this video because I was just sitting here thinking to myself, and I was like, maybe I should be vocal, like maybe I should talk about this. And I feel like this subject is gonna be about like mental health and creating a reality that's for you and being happy and present in the moment and content with what you have. Life isn't too hard when you stop taking things so personally. Like when you realize things are happening for you and not necessarily to you. That plane didn't want me to be speaking because I was about to be spitting that reel. But basically, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And when you realize that and like just sit back and stop worrying about a whole bunch of things that you can't control, life becomes so much better and way more peaceful that way. And it's more enjoyable. Like you can find like more joy in life whenever you don't take everything so personally and stop being so mad about the world and learn to appreciate the little things and all that life has to offer. Because then that's whenever you see more doors start to open for you and a whole bunch of new experiences that you can partake in to like live life and elevate in that aspect. Because, and also be open-minded to things. Like when you're so closed-minded and stuck in like your own ways, you don't realize how much the world is changing around you, how much, like, because people change, experiences change, life changes in a matter of seconds. Like, time doesn't wait on anybody. So you just have to get in where you can fit in, but don't fit in places that aren't for you. Because deep down in your heart, in your soul, and in your gut, you know what's for you and what's not for you. So you can either partake in things that are not for you, and you know, oh, there's a butterfly, you saw that, it's so pretty. So with that being said, you like, because like everything that we do starts off with a singular thought, and when you act on those thoughts, those create your reality and your experiences. And if you always thinking negatively, you act negatively, and then you experience negative things. But when you think positively, act positively, you attract positive things. Like, that's just like common knowledge. That's like common knowledge. So if you're always sad, always down, always negative, you gotta think and look within yourself to figure out what's stemming and what's causing that to happen. Because it's nothing outside of you. You gotta look within yourself to change what's outside of you, if that understand. But you can only control yourself. You can't control what other people do. You can't control how other people think. You can't control other people's reactions. The only thing that you are in control of is yourself. And once you realize that, a lot of stuff will stop like affecting you, and you take offense to everything. And if you're like a hothead and like then that's going to be a reality. And then you're always going to continue to ask yourself, like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to you? Because you're allowing it to happen to you. Like, another plane. The purpose of life is to grow and evolve and better yourself. And when you're in tune with yourself, and you know yourself, and you know your worth, you know what you're capable of, anything that other people say to you or at you or trying to tell you that you can't, why are you listening to that? Because my thing is, the only person that knows you is you. Like, no one else is in your head, no one else is in your thoughts. So like, if you tell yourself that, oh, I can do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, but then someone outside of you is telling you, I don't think you could do that. That's not realistic. You can't do that. How do they know that? You didn't try. And if you let that person get into your head and you don't try, then that becomes reality because you didn't work for what you wanted or what you believed in. So that's why it's really important to think for yourself and know yourself and know what you're capable of, because a lot of people, they're just like setbacks, and they're here to set you back and not let you be on that level that you know you can be on. Like, because you are worth and you are 100% capable into doing whatever you put your mind to. And if somebody doubts you or doesn't see your vision, they'll see it whenever you work 10 times harder for it, and then you get to where you need to go because you believed in yourself. And then when it happens, they gonna come back around and be like, dang, and then be like, remember when you ain't believe in me? Remember whenever you told me that I couldn't do this, or I wasn't capable of doing this, and now you see me doing it? And this goes for like anybody of all types of things, like whether you're into sports, whether you're into art, whether you're into music, whether you're into anything creative. Like, the purpose of life is to create. Like, everything starts with a singular thought, and then it comes into the physical, it comes into reality. So if you want to change, if you want to do something with yourself, it's not gonna happen. Like, faith without works is dead. Like, if you thinking about all these things that you want to do, but you're just sitting there not doing anything with your day, just sitting there just letting time go by, it's just gonna stay a thought, it's just gonna stay a wish, it's gonna just stay, it's not gonna formulate into the physical, because it's just still in your mind. But once you put it out there, and once you share your voice and be heard, people will support you. The people that rock with you, people will support you and get behind your vision, because if you could see it and you're actually acting on it, people will take you seriously and be like, okay, this person really trying to get what they trying to do, or this person for real, they not just playing, they not just yapping or talking out their neck, like they really bout that action, they bout that for real. Like, okay. And then people would want to help you and get your dream to fruition. And that's like the biggest blessing, like to have support and people there for you. And like, but you gotta also be humble and gotta understand everything happens if God's willing to let it happen. Like, if you're constantly stressing because you're trying to make ends meet, sometimes you just gotta chill and let God work, because it may not be happening in the physical right now, but the spirit's always working, spirit's always moving. You just gotta trust in God and trust in His work, and do what you can and do what you can do now. And then eventually, as time goes on with patience and all that, it's gonna happen. Like, you just gotta trust yourself, trust in God, and everything will come according to plan. But if you try to rush things and do things the way you want, at the time that you want, when you want it, a lot of the time it leads to a path of destruction. You come crushing down, then people don't want to help you because like you're so like stuck in your ways. You don't care about nobody else thinks, stuff like that. You just gotta like show compassion, be humble, know your worth, and just be a good person. But you just gotta chill out and stop stressing so much, because if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it will leave. And you just gotta trust God. At the end of the day, God has you, and God has you covered. And always believe that, and have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't speak positive. Speak the life into yourself. Don't speak death, because the power of the tongue is real. Like, you don't want to play with your life, because everybody only has one life on this earth. And you want to make the most of it, make the best of it, make it magical, make life a movie. Like, if you could sit back and read your own book, like you want the pages to be filled. Like, you don't want a blank storybook. Like, you want to leave a legacy. You want like to have purpose. Like, you don't want to just be here just to be here. Like, everybody has their own purpose in life, whether that is to help somebody, whether that is to be big. But what goes around comes around. So if you're not doing nothing, then nothing's going to come to you. But if you put in that work, you're going to see the results. So that's really all I'm saying, for real.